Hey guys, it's Megan, and today I'm going to do a look that I showed you in a vlog, which was like a fall smoky look that was inspired by That Girl Shay's tutorial with the Jackie Aina palette, but I actually used the Natasha Denona mini nude palette. This has similar colors to the ones that she used in her tutorial, and it made a really beautiful look even if it isn't exactly the same as hers. So we're mostly going to use the matte soft brown color, this burgundy brown, and then this kind of rose gold bronze color. I don't even know. Yeah, maybe copper sort of shade. So whatever you have in your collection that's similar to this will work, and these little palettes are awesome if you want to pick up some new eyeshadow as well. So I already primed my eyes with Milani eyeshadow primer, and I am going to start out with the soft brown color. And this was basically a perfect fall smoky eye that was more on the purpley reddish burgundy side than brown, and I thought that was really unique and something that I don't really do. I normally don't reach for those type of dark colors, I guess. So this really inspired me when I saw Shay's look, and I've honestly rewatched that tutorial multiple times because it's just so beautiful to me, and it isn't that difficult or anything, especially when you have easy to blend colors. So laying down this first shade will help a lot with the blending and each shadow transitioning well into the next. So any warm tone light brown color should do the trick. And I'm wearing my pumpkin color shirt. I don't have any pumpkin coffee today, but I'm sure I will get some. The pumpkin cream cold brew is my current favorite. That is just phenomenal. I'm probably going to get it so many times throughout the fall. Starbucks did a perfect job with that drink. I wouldn't change anything about it. It's not too sweet, it's not too spicy, it's not too pumpkin-y. You can still taste the coffee. I don't even want to get a PSL because the pumpkin cream cold brew is just perfection. Okay, so we have the crease done. Now is the scary part, which is adding in the dark reddish, brownish, purplish kind of color. The Jackie Aina brown is more purple and this is more red, but we can get a similar look. So basically we're just going to build it up in the crease and put it on the lid as well. And I'm just using kind of a dense brush. This is a Sonia Kashuk brush from when I was in college. I really wish they still made these brushes because I have a lot of Sonia Kashuk brushes from back then that are amazing. So basically Shay put the color all over, but more in the crease, and then we'll put the bronzy shade on top. So that I thought was a really cool technique. I don't normally put a dark color all over and then add something on top. I just never think to do that. So that is what really inspired me with this look, other than it looking so gorgeous. I just thought that was really cool. I am going to take a little more of the first color to just help buff, because I don't know, this eye I have more trouble with eyeshadows skipping or not looking right. I don't know what that's about, but that's helping the edges blend a little better as well. So I'm just going to build it up a little more in the crease, and this shade is stunning. And I feel I am rushing summer, or rushing into fall, because we haven't even gone to the beach yet. I can't wait for when we're there. This video might be up when I'm actually in the beach. So hello to my future self in OCMD. And we just didn't have time during the actual summer. I mean, it's technically still summer, but it's kind of cool going in September. So I want it to be fall, but also I want like really nice weather when we're in the beach. So hopefully we are getting nice weather, not too much rain, because last year when we went it rained like the entire time, or at least most of the time, so we didn't get a lot of beach action. And I would really love to just like sit on the beach and enjoy that for hours on end if possible. Okay, this is kind of weird. It's like darker in my crease. I don't know why that is. If it's my application, if it's the primer. I don't know, that's kind of strange. I don't think I've noticed it doing that before. But just gonna try to blend it away as much as possible. So it's not like a hard look, but it's just kind of like a building type of look. So you have to just keep adding and checking how it looks. And I did this before work, and so it didn't take me that long, because I don't like to do too complicated of stuff like on work days, of course, because I just want to get there and put in my time and leave. That is how I think about work. Okay, so that is the like base, and that's really pretty on its own, but we are going to add the bronzy shade in the inner corner. It was so gorgeous when Shay did it. So she applied some setting spray. I like to use the Cover FX illuminating setting spray when I'm like wetting my eyeshadow brushes, because it just adds a little more shimmer in my opinion, and I'm trying to use this up. I am going to go straight in the inner corner and like feather it in, and any like flat brush will do the trick. You could also use your finger. I think it's easier to use a brush, at least at first, to like pack it on. And then I'm just kind of like tapping in like slow strokes to like blend it. And then she took her finger with some more and like packed it on. Oh yeah, that makes it like really, really metallic. And just kind of blend those together. And it's just so cool. And just take the other brush, kind of blend that. That is freaking gorgeous. And like when you layer the metallic on top of a dark base, it just brings out that metallic even more. It's so cool. I really love this look. And my subscriber Lindsay requested that I do this tutorial, so I hope that this is what you wanted, Lindsay. And I hope that it's easy enough, because I said it was easy. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I really, really love this look, and I would have never like done it if I wasn't inspired by someone else, because I would never have thought of doing like the dark color and then layering on the metallic on top. And since I was layering so much, I think that I do have some fallout, so I'm just going to clean up under my eyes before I move on to my face, and I'm going to use a really exciting foundation that I can't wait to show you. All right, I'm all cleaned up under the eyes now, and I'm so excited because I got a sample of the Pat McGrath new foundation. I got the shade, let's see, what is it, Light 4, and I have been testing this out, and it is glorious. So I've been using a buffing brush by Real Techniques, and what I love about this foundation is that it has nice buildable coverage. Like, I wouldn't say it's like full coverage right off the bat or anything, but you can really build it or sheer it out. So I've been testing it with like no primer or anything, and I wore it when I went into New York City for Alyssa's birthday, and honestly it lasted really nicely. It definitely did get glowier throughout the day, but I would rather something be glowy than like dry looking, and this did not look dry at all whatsoever. So this is one layer, and you can see you can still see like some imperfections on my skin. Like compared to this side where there's nothing, it does a really nice job of evening out the skin tone. And like I said, it's super lightweight, and this light 4 is a perfect color match for me. When I looked online, I thought that I would be light 3, but in store at the King of Prussia Sephora, they have like the full color range, and as expected, the color range is incredible. So many dark shades, a good amount of light shades, and then lots of in-between mid shades, and Chloe is like a mid, like kind of like warm olive skin tone. And we were getting like samples of other foundations to try out, and she was having a really hard time finding like a good undertone from other brands. But in the Pat McGrath, it was like the undertones were better. Like it made more sense. It was how skin actually looks. So I think that the Pat McGrath team did an amazing job with like the undertones and catering to like real people and real skin. So this is with 1 layer. I think that it is gorgeous. I have been adding just like a tad more to my cheeks because that's like what I usually do, and I will add concealer, but this really impressed me. It lasted really nicely throughout the day in New York. We were walking all over the place and I was definitely very sweaty, so it was a real pleasant surprise because the first day I wore it, I didn't really wear it for very long. I wore it for like a half day, and I noticed that it didn't look bad, but it's not really a good wear test. So wearing it in the city where there's like smog and like blah all over the place, I was pretty impressed with how well it stayed looking on my skin, and especially for a foundation that doesn't like matte down, for it to last and wear off really beautifully. Like I didn't have any weird like patchiness, or sometimes I feel like foundations like sink into my pores and look like weird. This did not do that at all. I was very happy with how it looked. So I'm just going to add a little bit of the NARS Creamy Concealer under my eyes to just brighten up a little there, and I use the shade Vanilla. And doing under eye concealer also helps like clean up some of the eyeshadow, like the edges. So I think that's like kind of magical when the concealer acts like an eraser and helps you like sharpen up the bottom of the like shadow. I don't know, I think that's so cool. These 2 products go together so well because they're like a really natural, slight glow to them, but not like glowy. It's beautiful. Oh, and I forgot to say I did not set my face when I went into the city, so for it to last as well as it did, it was extra surprising. Going to quickly do my eyebrows and then move on. Oh, I didn't even do liner or anything, but I really want to move on to my lips. So let's just quickly do the brows and I'll be right back. So obviously we'll have to go back to the eyes and the rest of the face, but I really want to use this new lipstick that I got from Sephora, and I love this packaging. It has like beautiful palm tree art, and this is their Lip Stories in the color Palm Street, and this is like the perfect pumpkin color. Like it's honestly just like my shirt. So we were seeing this color everywhere in fashion and everything at the mall, and I was like, I want to find a lipstick like that. So I think it'll go really well with this look, and these are really good and they're only $8. Like it's so creamy. Oh my god. Like it is such a different color for me, but I love it. It is so pretty. It is so unique. I love it so much. For $8, this is a really fun shade to try out. Like, swatch it and see what you think. I was at first like, oh my god, I think that will look crazy on me. But Chloe was like, I think it would look really good. So I went with it, and I think that it's really fun, and I'm really, really enjoying how it looks, especially with all these fall colors. So I'm going to do some eyeliner and mascara and then move on to like the skin. And I'm going to use my Dior Show Pump and Volume. This is on its last legs, but I'm trying to get every last use out of it because it's just so good. And I probably won't buy it unless I'm feeling really like a treat yourself moment, but it's just way too expensive for a mascara, something that like you use up very quickly. So we'll see, but I do really, really love it. What is you guys' favorite fall perfume? I feel like I don't have many like fall fragrances other than my Twilight Woods that I just got, which smells amazing, but like doesn't last, you know, because it's just like a body spray. I feel like I don't have many like super cozy like fall scents. My favorite Prada Candy is pretty warm, but it's not like specifically fall to me. So I don't know. If you have a favorite, let me know. But now I am going to do my cheeks. I can't decide on my blush yet, so first I'm going to use the Artist Couture Cocoa Bling. I love this stuff. I honestly use it almost every day, which I didn't think I would because it's more intense than other highlighters, but at the same time it's like not. It really melts into the skin, so I don't know. It's just stunning. I really, really love it. And you just have to be careful because it is a powder, so you just have to like not get too much. Oh my gosh, it's like seriously raining outside, and right now the south is dealing with the hurricanes, so I hope if you guys live in the Hurricane Dorian's path that you and your families are safe. I cannot imagine what that must be like to deal with. Like, it's so scary just to see it on the news, let alone if you were actually like having to evacuate or make that decision. So yeah, I just hope you guys are safe, and I hope it's just not as serious as they're saying that it could possibly be. Blush, I cannot decide. It's like either I should go monochromatic or I should go really, really neutral. And I feel like oh my god, this is like not a serious decision, but for some reason it's like feels like the biggest decision I've ever had to make. Okay, I think I'm going to go basically monochromatic. Am I gonna do that? I think I'm gonna use Rose Bronze. I think that's what I'm gonna do, and if it looks horrible, I'll just put something on top of it. So this is Rose Bronze by Chanel. I love this blush, and it has like that goldeny terracotta type of color that I think goes well with these tones. So I think this was a good decision of a blush. But I'll pull you guys in so you can see the foundation. I should have done that like right after I applied it, but you will see how gorgeous it looks on the skin. Like, if you are having a photo shoot, if like you're going to be really up close with someone that you want to look like flawless but still natural, this is like the best foundation I've seen for those purposes, because it just looks so so good. So let's zoom in and you can see like it's not full coverage, like it's not covering up every single spot on my face, but it is so natural and just like perfected. Oh my god, I really love it. I think that it is so good, and it's so expensive, but if I were to buy it, I would wait until the fall 20% off and get it then. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I will, maybe I won't, but it is truly stunning, and yeah, couldn't be more happy with how it turned out. So this is my fall makeup look. Pretty easy, very like these tones, very like pumpkin-y, smoky, sultry. I just adore it. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Lindsay, I hope this is what you wanted to see, and I hope that it was helpful. But I really appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you guys really soon.